Welcome to Civic Education for JSS 3. Today we revise all 3 terms of civic education in preparation for the Basic Education Certificate Examination, BECE. Term 1 Revision, Constitution, Rights, and Malpractice. Fundamental Objectives, Chapter 2 Not enforceable in court. Goals/aspirations of Nigerian state, political, is Section 14, Democracy, Sovereignty of the people, Security and welfare equals primary purpose of government, economic, Section 16, national prosperity, no concentration of wealth, equal pay for equal work, social, or Section 17, fairness, adequate livelihood, public assistance for widows/orphans/elderly/disabled, educational, Section 18, free compulsory universal primary, free secondary, free university, free adult literacy, environmental, Section 20. Protect water, air, land, forest, wildlife, foreign policy, Section 19, African unity, international cooperation. Directive principles, guide government action. Not enforceable. Serve as yardstick for judging government. Economic rights, SSCE, UN, 1966, Nigeria ratified right to work, fair wages, social security, adequate standard of living, health, education. Banjul Charter, 1981. Nigerian laws, Labor Act, National Minimum Wage Act, NGN 70-000/month as of 2024, Pension Reform Act, Employees Compensation Act. Social Rights, Education Section 18, UB Act 2004, 9 years free, compulsory, UBEC. Challenges, 10M+ out of school, Boko Haram destroys schools, poverty, gender discrimination. Social rights, Health SSCE Article 12, National Health Act 2014. Challenges, 4% GDP on health, below Abuja Declaration target of 15%, brain drain, rural access gap, high maternal/child mortality. Abuse of office, bribery, embezzlement, nepotism, misuse of government property, intimidation, selective law enforcement, police brutality, #NSAS 2020 against SARS. Solutions, EFCC, ICPC, CCB/CCT, civic education, whistleblower protection, independent media. Electoral malpractice, ballot stuffing, vote buying, falsification of results, thuggery, multiple voting, underage voting, impersonation. Causes, winner takes all, poverty, weak INEC, impunity. Solutions, BVS, fingerprint plus photo, used in 2023 elections, IREV, result portal, reduces falsification, independent INEC, prosecution, voter education. Term 2 revision, security, democracy, and media. Defense and security forces, armed forces, Army, Navy, Air Force, under President as CNC, Section 218. Nigeria Police Force, IGP heads, 371,000 officers, SARS brutality led to #NSAS protest October 2020. DSS, domestic intelligence, like FBI. NIA, foreign intelligence, like CIA. NSCDC, infrastructure protection. Customs, anti-smuggling. Immigration, passports/visas. EFCC and ICPC. INEC, Section 153, 1999 Constitution. Functions, voter registration, PVCs, organize federal plus state elections, LG = 6, constituency delimitation, voter education, monitor political parties, collate and declare results. Technologies, BVS, 2021, used in 2023, IREV. Challenges, perceived lack of independence, President appoints chairman, logistics, electoral violence, voter apathy, underage voting, election petitions. Civil society, NGOs, trade unions, professional associations, media, CBOs. Role, watchdog, advocacy, voter education, protect human rights, mobilize citizens, #NSAS. Nigerian examples: TMG, CLO, NLC, NBA, NMA. Challenges: government hostility, foreign funding, harassment, Kensa Waiwahang 1995 by Abacha. Press freedom, Section 22, press free to uphold accountability of government. Section 39 Chapter 4, freedom of expression, enforceable. FY Act 2011. History: West African pilot, Asikayo, 1937, colonial nationalism. Military era, newspapers closed, journalists killed. Abacha, the Punch and Concord shot, Ken Sao Waiwahang 1995. Post-1999, much freer, online media powerful. Current challenges: Cybercrimes Act S.24, journalist arrests, government-owned NTA and FRCN. Political apathy, lack of interest in civic affairs. Causes: distrust, electoral malpractice, poverty, violence, disillusionment, youth alienation. Effects: bad governance, low turnout or sometimes below 30%, weak accountability, money dominates politics. Solutions: civic education, BVAS/IREV, not too young to run Act, 2022, 35 President/Governor, 30 Senate, 25 House/State Assembly, economic development. Civic engagement, voting, community service, joining civil society, contesting office, activism, public hearings, reporting corruption. Nigeria, 60% plus under 25, youth must engage. #NSAS 2020 equals peak of youth civic engagement. Term 3 revision, Constitution, Character, and Unity. Constitutional development, 1914 to 1999, 1914 amalgamation, Lugard. 1922 Clifford, First Constitution, elective principle. 1946 Richards, regionalism, 3 regions. 1951 Macpherson, Nigerian consultation, AG/NCNC/NPC emerged. 1954 Littleton, true federalism, residual powers to regions. 1960 Independence, October 1, 1960, constitutional monarchy, PM Tafawa Balewa. 1963 Republican, October 1, 1963, Azikiwe equals first president, Midwest region created. 1979, presidential system, Shagari equals first executive president. 1999, current, May 29, 1999, 36 states plus FCT, Senate 109, House 360, Chapter 4 Rights, INEC. Federal Character Principle, Section 14, 3, and 14, 4. No single state/ethnic group/section shall dominate. Cabinet, at least one minister from each of 36 states plus FCT. Federal Character Commission, Section 153. 4. Unity, prevents domination, equity, historical necessity. Against, merit sacrificed, perpetuates ethnic thinking, implementation problems. Quota system, 45% merit plus 35% catchment area plus 20% ELD, educationally less developed, states for university admission. 4. Corrects colonial educational imbalance, national unity, affirmative action. Against, merit sacrificed, perpetuates inequality, resentment, doesn't fix root cause, invest in basic education instead. Education and national unity, English, lingua franca, NERDC national curriculum, civic education, unity schools, intergroup contact, NYSC, UB. Challenges, unequal access, NW/NE Boko Haram, Omayuri schools. Public service and professionalism, qualities, competence, integrity, accountability, dedication, impartiality, confidentiality, continuous learning, respect for citizens. Challenges, low salaries, nepotism, political interference, impunity. BECE tips. 1. For definition questions, state the full concept clearly. 2. Use correct civic terms, e.g., INEC, BVAS, IREV, EFCC, ICPC, Chapter 2, Chapter 4, Federal Character Principle. 3. Give Nigerian examples when asked to illustrate. 4. Structure long answers, introduction, explanation, examples, conclusion. 5. Use time wisely, don't spend all time on one question. Remember, Term 1 Key Topics, Fundamental Objectives Chapter 2, Not Enforceable, Political Section 14 equals Democracy plus Sovereignty of the People plus Security plus Welfare equals Primary Purpose of Government, Economic Section 16 equals National Prosperity plus No Concentration of Wealth plus Equal Pay for Equal Work. Social Section 17 equals Fairness plus Adequate Livelihood plus Public Assistance for Widows plus Orphans plus Elderly plus Disabled. Educational Section 18 equals Free Compulsory Universal Primary plus Free Secondary plus Free University plus Free Adult Literacy. Environmental Section 20 equals Protect Water plus Air plus Land plus Forest plus Wildlife. Foreign Policy Section 19 equals African Unity plus International Cooperation. Directive Principles, Guide Government Action, Not Enforceable, Yardstick for Judging Government, Economic Rights, SSCE UN 1966 Nigeria ratified. Right to work plus fair wages plus social security plus adequate standard of living plus health plus education, Bonju Charter 1981, Nigerian laws equals Labour Act plus National Minimum Wage Act NGN 70-000/month 2024 plus Pension Reform Act plus Employees Compensation Act, Social Rights Education, Section 18, UBE Act 2004 is equal to 9 years free plus compulsory, UBEC, challenges equals 10M plus out of school plus Boko Haram destroys schools plus poverty plus gender discrimination, social rights health, SSCE Article 12, National Health Act 2014. Challenges equals 4% GDP on health below Abuja Declaration target of 15% plus brain drain plus rural access gap plus high maternal plus child mortality, abuse of office, bribery plus embezzlement plus nepotism plus misuse of government property plus intimidation plus selective law enforcement plus police brutality equals #EndSARS 2020 against us, solutions equals EFCC plus ICPC plus CCB/CCT plus Civic Education plus Whistleblower Protection plus Independent Media, Electoral Malpractice, Ballot Stuffing plus Vote Buying plus Falsification of Results plus Thuggery plus Multiple Voting plus Underage Voting plus Impersonation. Causes equals winner takes all plus poverty plus weak INEC plus impunity, solutions equals BVAS fingerprint plus photo used in 2023 elections plus IREV result portal reduces falsification plus independent INEC plus prosecution plus voter education. Term 2 Key Topics, Defense plus Security Forces, Nigerian Army plus Navy plus Air Force under President as Commander-in-Chief Section 218. Nigeria Police Force IGP Heads 371,000 Officers SARS brutality led to #EndSARS protest October 2020. DSS equals Domestic Intelligence like FBI, NIA equals Foreign Intelligence like CIA, NSCDC Infrastructure Protection, Customs Anti-Smuggling, Immigration Passport plus Visas, EFCC plus ICPC, INEC, Section 153, Voter Registration PVCs, Organize federal plus state elections 6 for LG, constituency. Delimitation plus voter education plus monitor political parties plus collate plus declare results, BVAS 2021 used in 2023 plus IREV, challenges equals perceived lack of independence plus logistics plus electoral violence plus voter apathy plus underage voting plus election petitions, civil society. NGOs plus trade unions plus professional associations plus media plus CBOs, RO equals watchdog plus advocacy plus voter education plus protect human rights plus mobilize citizens #EndSARS, Nigerian examples equals TMG plus CLO plus NLC plus MBA plus NMA, challenges equals government hostility plus foreign funding plus harassment Ken Sawaiwa. Hang 1995 by a butcher, press freedom, Section 22. Press free to uphold accountability of government, Section 39 Chapter 4 Enforceable equals freedom of expression, FY Act 2011, History equals West African Pilot Azekai 1937 Colonial nationalism, Military era equals newspapers closed plus journalist killed, Abacha equals The Punch plus Concord Shot plus Kensa Y Wahang 1995, Post 1999 equals Much Freer plus Online Media Powerful, Current Challenges equals Cybercrimes Actors Point 24 plus Journalist Arrest plus Government-owned NTA plus FRCN, Political Apathy, Lack of Interest in Civic Affairs, Causes equals Distrust plus Electoral Malpractice plus Poverty plus Violence plus Disillusionment plus Youth Alienation, Affects equals Bad Governance plus Low Turnout sometimes below 30% plus Weak Accountability plus Money Dominates Politics. Solutions equals Civic Education plus BVAS/IREV plus Not Too Young to Run Act 2022 is equal to 35 President/Governor plus 30 Senate plus 25 House/State Assembly plus Economic Development, Civic Engagement, Voting plus Community Service plus Joining Civil Society plus Contesting Office plus Activism plus Public Hearings plus Reporting Corruption. Nigeria equals 60% plus under. 25. Hashtag NSAS 2020 equals Peak of Youth Civic Engagement. Term 3 Key Topics: Constitutional Development 1914-1999, 1914 Amalgamation Lugard, 1922 Clifford equals First. Constitution plus Elective Principle, 1946 Richards equals Regionalism plus 3 regions, 1951 Macpherson equals Nigerian Consultation plus AG/NCNC/MPC emerged, 1954 Littleton equals True Federalism Residual Powers to Regions, 1960 Independence 1 October 1960 equals Constitutional Monarchy plus PM Tafawa Balewa, 1963 Republican 1 October 1963 equals Azakai First President plus Midwest Region created, 1979 equals Presidential System plus Shagari First Executive President, 1999 equals current 29 May 1999 plus 36 states plus FCT plus Senate 109 plus House 360 plus Chapter 4 rights plus INEC, federal character. Principle, Section 14, 3, plus 14, for in no single state plus ethnic group plus section shall dominate, cabinet equals at least one minister from each of 36 states plus FCT, Federal Character Commission Section 153, for equals unity plus prevents domination plus equity plus historical necessity, against equals merit sacrifice plus perpetuates ethnic thinking plus implementation problems, quota system, 45% merit plus 35% catchment area plus 20% ELD states for university admission, for equals corrects colonial educational imbalance plus national unity plus affirmative action, against equals merit sacrifice plus perpetuates inequality plus resentment plus doesn't fix root cause, invest in basic education instead, education plus national unity, English lingua franca plus NERDC national curriculum plus civic education plus unity schools intergroup contact plus NYSC plus UB, challenges equals unequal access NW/any lag plus Boko Haram plus Omayuri schools, public service plus professionalism, qualities equals competence plus integrity plus accountability plus dedication plus impartiality plus confidentiality plus continuous learning plus respect for citizens, challenges equals low salaries plus nepotism plus political interference plus impunity. BECE tips: define concepts clearly, use correct civic terms equals INEC plus BVAS plus IREV plus EFCC plus ICPC plus Chapter 2 plus Chapter 4 plus Federal Character Principle. Give Nigerian examples, structure long answers equals introduction plus explanation plus examples plus conclusion, use time wisely. Thank you for studying civic education with us today. Best of luck in your BECE.